una veladura.
Exacto.
See? Okay, just, you know, like to start working out with values of color. I'm going to do the same thing as for here. Like to blend, like from shadow here.
But quite an amount of turpentine, right?
No
Para que
digo,
corra.
¿cuánta cantidad?
Bastantita.
No, no tanta.
Es el mismo color. Sí, ¿verdad? Acá le puso un poquito más de...
Creo que nomás carga más o menos.
Ajá.
The whole painting, you're going to do another painting with that mix?
No, I'm just, you know,
Brillante el color.
Well, just the darker areas.
yeah, just
Sí.
trying to give an example.
Se ve más café.
I could, but it would take more time. So right now,
Más rojizo, ¿no?
okay, this color was not right. Now,
El Berciana.
see, look, change the color, the brush. I'm going to pick up a little bit more liquid, and now I am going to make a mixture of green, sap green, and a little bit permanent green light. If I'm using green, and if it's too saturated, what do I need to use to desaturate the color?
Red.
Exactly, so let's pick a little bit of this madder red. And I make a new mixture. This
Te
is the
estás
dark
acordando de
version
los
of green.
colores.
No tan-
A ver, otra vez la mezcla.
Is there a green, sapper green, and madder green?
Yes. The two types of greens and madder brown, which is kind of like alizarin crimson. Okay, and we have this type of greenish color, like olive green, military dark green in the back.
Looks like a yellow
Okay, here. Now I'm going to add a little bit of black,
A little bit of black.
and I want to make a dark shadow here. And then I fade it, I blend it here, and I will add more green.
¿Podrías repetir los colores que estás usando ahí?
Sí, verde claro permanente, verde vejiga, y para oscurecerlo un poco de
Madder brown.
rojo, del rojo oscuro, del madder brown. Okay. So there's this dark green.
¿Qué piensas de estas otras
made it darker.
Estoy usando un pincel. This is a Filbert synthetic number 4. Now look, do you see how ugly the color looks here? Because you can see the brush strokes. If I want to get rid of that, I would need to add and add and add more color, or if that amount of paint is okay with me, what do? I pick up a soft red hair sable brush.
And then you just play your magic.
And everything gets, you know, like with an even amount of paint, and you blend the color. Now for the first layer, for me, this is enough paint. I will let this dry, and then I will come back to add more color, texture, or whatever in the background. Okay, same color is going to happen on the left side, because I see some green on this, and based on the fact that the basket is kind of like warm, reddish, orangey color. The complementary color for the red is the green, so I believe that they act really nice. What happened if I painted this black? It would be, you know, like kind of like,
Too harsh.
yeah, harsh, but iba a decir una palabra en español, acartonado.
Así, so stiff, very
Yeah, like a stiff, unnatural color. So that is why I am trying to, in my mind, always think about complementary colors. It's better to use some dark green than to use just plain black, you know? It will look more dull. So I'll pick up the brush, and I will choose again this mixture of greens, two type of greens, and then the madder brown, some liquid. And here, can you notice that there is some light on the top? And there's a darker version of green on the bottom, different than the right side. So, okay, let's do that. This dark color here, like for the shadow of the basket. Here. Now let's change the color. I'm going to add more permanent green light. Maybe a touch of yellow ochre to make it lighter. Also some cerulean blue can work. More permanent green. I think I'm going to need more color on the palette, more amount. Now look how this color starts to change.
So was permanent green light, cerulean, and what's the other?
Yellow ochre,
Ah,
exactly.
thanks.
As I'm trying to achieve a soft transition for colors, I'm not going to go all the way up. I'm going to divide this maybe into 3 or 4 blocks of color, and I will start working a lighter version. So let me pick up some titanium white.
Es que no vemos la paleta.
¿No alcanzan a ver?
No.
Okay.
Nomás así para una.
Actually, not too much
Okay.
is happening, but this is my brownish mixtures. As you can see, there's 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is the greenish version. ¿Y cuánto lleva Lucy?
7.
Ah, ya lo ves. Y este
Esto lo acabo de cambiar.
ya lo cambiaste, ok.
Ay,
Continúo, no me distraigo
Ustedes
con
en
eso.
church.
So I'm adding a little bit more of titanium white.
No, pues yo creo que está bien.
La niña
Sí,
sí le
va a
voy
ser
a
la
continuidad.
porque está bien difícil que veces yo-
There we go.
El mismo pincel.
Sí, aquí estoy usando el mismo pincel.
Ahí lo único que le pusiste un poquito de blanco, ¿verdad?
Yeah, titanium white.
Para aclarar.
Ve qué lindo se ve.
And this color also, we'll use it for this hueco, the hole,
The whole,
The handle.
which
It's like that.
also if you have, you know, like doubts of what is the distance, you can see that the top of the cup a little bit more. So this goes to here, I can see it's sort of like right there. And this goes down to a pointy surface here, a pointy area, like here. Okay, there. Now, leave this brush. I want to clean this one if it has like some black color.
Es de la magia.
Okay. Now, let's continue building up something. I have the two colors in the back. Right now, I don't want to get into the yellows and reds. So what I have in the palette is like earthy colors and greens. Let's concentrate on this area. Okay, let's go. I will clean the brush. I'm helping it with some solvent and then a rag, towel. I'm picking up some black. I want to interpret the color here. It's the same mixture, black and brown, let's say, okay? Black and brown. Now, we have a shadow here. Let's see. It's small triangles that give the sense of the corner. Here, these two planes. Here, and then I see some light filtering behind the white cloth.